On another interesting topic of conversation, well, on a recent episode of In the Studio podcast, one of the popular duo, Murumba, spoke candidly about the fallout with his former business partner. The vocalist revealed that the separation was driven by a personal need for growth and self-discovery, explaining that he felt boxed in at the time. He emphasized that he has always been hands-on in his music journey, both producing and singing from the very beginning. But the environment has become toxic, dragging him down to his lowest. To move forward, he said he cut ties with the bad energy and refocused on rebuilding himself up again.
The story behind this album, I think a lot of people know by now what I came across, I had to face some certain steps, of my life, or I could say in my career, where I decided I should, see my own ways, make everything myself. And, so I've been through, for my business partner I am. And I think it has been going on for, about 2 to 3 years now. And, it got to a point where I was like, you know what? Nah, man, I can't keep doing this way. I need to find myself, because I feel like I'm boxed in. I need to find myself. I need to grow out more. And at the same time, a lot was just not happening, in the right way. So I said, you know what, screw it. I don't care what everyone's going to say. Eventually they're going to understand what's going on someday, but you know what? I need to focus on myself right now. So me being in the process, of cleansing myself, having to deal with forgiving and letting go, of bad energy and bad people or bad stuff. In that process of finding the new me, I had to, because I was at my lowest, everything was not moving, everything had stopped, I was not getting gigs, sometimes people would reach out to you to book you and you say you're alone. So they said, nah, we know Murumba Peach as a duo, we need the two people to come on, And now, it's very difficult having to explain that, no, I'm the vocalist guy. I'm the one who's making things happen or whatsoever, You had to go through all of that with my team. And trust me, it was not a good run, but finally we're here, we made it. And it's coming up very well. So I'll go back again to say, in that process, of finding myself, when I was at my lowest, people, a lot of artists know, at your lowest is when you take out the best version of you. Mm-hmm. Yes, the best version of you. So I was at my lowest, The only thing that could keep me smiling and, going was me being creative. I love making music, I produce myself. I do anything I want, I'm gonna get it right, the exact way that I want it to come out, So whatever people's gonna receive from that album is exactly what, I myself was creating, And obviously with the help of other people's hands, other artists who are involved in the album, So yeah, it was just me, growing through all this pain, all this setback, and I was just motivated by pain, trying to break through the pain with my art, being creative. Yeah, actually putting out who is me, what do I do, I want people to, with this album, I wanted people to actually get what I really do and who am I, How do I sound? What's my real sound, Now that people are getting confused, saying, oh, this one is the producer and that one is the vocalist. Oh, now they're never gonna work, even though they go separate ways, I wanna show people that, no, I've always been the producer myself, and I've always been the vocalist alone. So I want that to carry on. I want that to be known in my legacy, that this bro had done everything for himself, you know. He was doing everything for himself, even in the beginning, from the start, you know. So I want people to keep on with that mindset that I actually do everything on my own, and really I do, you know. So yeah, I want them to get a whole piece of me in that album, you know, to say, hey guys, I don't have much to say, but here is me, you know. I give them the album. That's the whole motive behind the project. So that's why I call it Me to Me. So, you know, it's me facing me now.
Yeah.
It's either I quit and go home and cry, or, you know,
What kind of?
I stand up and talk to myself that I can do this, you know?
Yes.
And then I give it to the people. That's it.
Very, very interesting. I'd like to see what you guys have to say about this.